Joining me now to talk more about the disturbances on the Temple Mount and the Russian military buildup in Syria is CBN News correspondent Julie Stahl and CBN senior editor John Waage. Julie, first of all, what's going on the Temple Mount? Who's behind it, and what's behind all these disturbances?
Chris, we have kind of an ongoing battle there. It's never really completely quiet there. You have quiet days and things. Then also they flare up every once in a while. So, but it's basically the Islamic movement of northern Israel. They are actually paying people to riot on the Temple Mount. They pay the women to yell and scream and make visits unpleasant. They pay the men to store up rocks and fire bombs and throw them at people. So it's basically a concerted effort also on the part of Hamas, Islamic Jihad, to really fuel trouble on the Temple Mount and conflict between Israel and the Muslims.
And John, to you, one of the biggest things I think in a long time is the fact that the Russians are actually having a major military buildup inside Syria. What are the implications for the Middle East and for Israel?
All the presidents virtually have tried to keep Russia out of the Middle East. It's been a major goal of this region of the world from the United States perspective to keep Moscow out. That is not happening now. And I believe Putin is testing President Obama. He's testing the rest of the West. To some measure, he's testing Israel as well, because he wants that port of Latakia on the Syrian coast. He wants a Russian presence there. He wants to build it up, not contract it, and he's going to keep taking steps forward every way he can.
And sort of he's aligning himself with Assad, obviously, because he wants to protect the regime.
He wants to protect the Assad regime, and Russia has all kinds of deals in the works with Iran. And so you've got them allying with the Shiite force from Iran, and Putin is more than happy to get in the mix in the void that has truly been left by the United States.
Is there biblical ramifications to having Russia come in and a very strong presence inside Syria?
Well, I mean, people are rereading Ezekiel 38 right now, where Rush and Gog and come in and invade the land of Israel. There are prophetic implications to everything going on right now, Chris, and whether you can put it to a specific chapter or scripture right now, that's more of an open question. But what we know is happening is that it is getting less and less stable, more and more of a widening regional conflict that could just explode at several different flashpoints at any time, which you know obviously well from just being back from Kurdistan.
Yeah.